Well everyone, iOS 27 added some amazing and sick new features to your AirPods that Apple barely mentioned, if at all. So in this video, we're going to break down all the new features that are coming to your AirPods with iOS 27, which AirPods support it, and then finally how to get the new beta installed on your AirPods because it's a little trickier than you might think. So without further ado, get your AirPods ready, your notes out, let's get into it. But now before we continue, if you guys do enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel and help us get to 1 million subscribers by the end of the year, and comment down below your favorite iOS 27 feature so far. Well, alright everyone, as I mentioned, we are running iOS 27 on my iPhone 17 Pro right here, and I have my AirPods Pro 3 right next to it. The first thing I want to show you guys is how to actually install this because it was a little bit tricky. So if you go into your settings, of course you have to be on iOS 27 on the device that you're doing this on, and you're going to want to open up your headphones so you can see that they are recognized. You can see it's a little bit different actually compared to iOS 26, but we'll get out of there. You see that you have your menu options show up here. Then you scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says AirPod Beta Updates. You're going to tap on there. You're going to make sure this is toggled on. Now, once this is toggled on, that's basically letting your AirPods know like, hey, you can update the AirPods overnight. Again, it took a whole night. I tried to leave them plugged in during the day. It wasn't working, but this is going to be the version number. You want to make sure you're on 9A29E. Before, I believe it was B480 or something along those lines for the public version of iOS 26 on the AirPods in terms of a firmware update, but that is how you get it installed. There's no like automatic, update button. It'll just happen over time as long as these are being charged and your iPhone is being charged and your iPhone is on the latest beta update. So that is how I was able to get the new version installed on my AirPods Pro. And then with that new version, we're gonna throw these on right now. The first and biggest headlining feature that has been missing from AirPods for a very, very, very long time is custom EQs. So of course you have your AirPods in, you open up your AirPods Pro menu. First thing you notice is that it does look a little bit different. We'll talk about the UI in a second here, but I did want to show off the EQ because it is amazing. So I'm just going to play a random song here 1 second. So I am playing a song, you can see Drake's latest album. We'll go down here, you're going to go to where it says audio and routing. Then you have the equalizer right here, you tap on there, and then you get this brand new UI for the equalizer on your AirPods Pro. So of course you have your 3 levels, you have your low, mid, and high, and it works really well. So if you lower the low, bass is gonna go a lot smaller, the bass isn't gonna be as thumpy. If you go a little bit high on the low, it's gonna be much more bassy. On the high end, you get the vocals that kind of dim down a little bit. If you want the high end, again, on this side to go a little bit higher to hear it, it's almost like a bass and treble situation if you are used to kind of changing it in your car from time to time. So that's gonna be the custom EQ. You also have the recommended right here. So if you tap on recommended, it'll kind of just go to the normal one. If you go back to custom, it'll give you the custom EQ and you can of course reset it. So that is the new custom EQ option for the AirPods Pro 3. Now in terms of supported AirPods, from my understanding, Apple hasn't put out a blanket statement yet, but from my understanding, you need an H2 chip in your AirPods for this to work. So that means AirPods Max 2, AirPods Pro 3, AirPods 4 with and without active noise cancellation, and I believe the AirPods Pro 2 also will allow you to use this feature. Don't quote me on that last one, I'm not 100% sure on that one, but let me know in the comment down below if you do have a pair of AirPods Pro 2 on the beta if you get the EQ feature. If you don't have any of these headphones, I do want to mention that as of recording this video, AirPods Pro 3 are $179 brand new on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below for you guys to check out. That is the cheapest they've ever been, and right now from Apple, they're still $249. So if you've been thinking about going to get the AirPods Pro, get them from Amazon as soon as you can. Hi everyone, Fernando from the future, currently editing the AirPods video behind me, but there was one feature I forgot to mention. So for the AirPods Pro 3 specifically, because they have a heart rate sensor and Apple opened up Gym Kit, if you've ever gone to a gym or commercial gym that has a treadmill, elliptical, or just gym machinery that has that little tap to sync option, normally you need an Apple Watch for that, but you actually don't need that anymore if you have AirPods Pro 3 with that heart rate sensor. You simply tap your phone to sync it with the machine, and now you can sync your heart rate with the machine that you're using from your AirPods Pro. Fantastic to have that feature, and you no longer need an Apple Watch for that to happen. So if you do have the AirPods Pro 3 with heart rate sensors, you can just use that with whatever treadmill or piece of gym machinery to sync that. So another new feature coming with iOS 27. So then I briefly want to go over the new UI and the new menu because it does look a little bit different. It does look a little bit more cleaned up, and I do think this is a foreshadow into possibly getting the AirPods their own application, a dedicated one. As we know right now, it still just lives in your settings. When you are connected, it'll pop up all the way to the top. You tap in here and everything is just a little bit more consolidated and easier to navigate. So you do have your audio and routing right here. to give you everything that you need. Before, it was just kind of a long laundry list of different settings that Apple's been adding over the years. Now it's all just categorized much nicer. So you have your personalized volume, conversation awareness, adaptive audio is still here, which is good to see. Of course, your new equalizer, all your different features down here, which is great. And then you go down here to hearing health. So this is going to be the hearing protection and the hearing assistance. As we know, with iOS 26, the AirPods got a huge update in that realm. So you can now use your AirPods as a hearing aid, as a medical grade one. You can test it all there. You have all your controls and gestures, because if you have the latest AirPods, there's a lot of things that you can do that not a lot of people know about. For instance, of course you have your stock to press and hold for certain situations. You have to answer your call, the camera remote as well, and then the head gestures. I keep this off. I don't really like it 100%, but this allows you to use the gyroscope in the headphones to then answer calls, get rid of calls, and things like that. So you have all your controls and gestures in one section. You do have your live translation, which I've tested multiple times. It works so well. It's amazing how powerful and just how impactful AirPods have gotten over the years. Before, I remember when people made fun of them. I believe they came out in 2016, original AirPods. People thought it was like a toothbrush in your ear with the stock. It was wireless. Nobody had ever done it before. And now everybody's doing it. And AirPods can be its own like Fortune top 25 company because that's how popular they are. And in big metropolitan areas like in New York, everybody and their mother is wearing either AirPods Max or AirPods in their ear wherever they're walking, whether or not they're listening to music or media at that time. It's kind of like a statement that you have in your ear. But then you have all your accessibility settings. You do have some battery settings here as well. So you have your optimized charge limit and your charging notifications, which you do get. So it allows you to actually decide if you want to fully charge your AirPods to max battery or just leave it at that 80%. Then you have Find My. So Find My actually brought a new feature. It's a little bit of a smaller side. Basically, they're bringing precision finding to your AirPods Pro 3 via your Apple Watch. I have some B-roll playing over it, but basically you can go into your Find My application on your Apple Watch and get that same kind of wayfinding, precision finding on your Apple Watch to find your AirPods. You can do this also to find your iPhone, but the new part here is that you can now use it to find your AirPods moving forward, and it worked well. And I'm using my Apple Watch Ultra 2, so it's not even the latest and greatest one. And then of course, this isn't specifically an AirPods Pro feature, but it does play well with the new Siri, having conversations with it. It is amazing how much better overnight it has finally gotten, because before Siri was just a one-trick pony that would do maybe one-line commands, maybe a second-line command, but now you can have full-on conversations if you want to like brainstorm while you're walking your dog, you have an idea you want to write down, you have a calendar invite or a reminder or anything like that, and just elaborate on it much more you can with your AirPods. And I do believe the AirPods are going to be the gateway to Siri moving forward, especially a screenless Siri, which is the direction Apple's going with the new Siri AI. But those are all the new features for the AirPods Pro 3. I highly recommend jumping on it. It's super stable, works extremely well, and the EQ is fantastic. If you are in the market for the AirPods, jump on them now because they are $179 from Amazon, and they're the same exact one. And if you don't trust Amazon, watch this video that I'll link down below of the process of ordering an Apple product directly from Amazon and to see if there's any difference, because you'd be surprised. There is none. But let's finish up the video. Well, that would just about do for this video, everybody. As you saw, the big headlining feature is a new custom EQ, which is absolutely amazing, and it makes a drastic difference in the way that you listen to your music moving forward. I'm sure Apple will iterate on it, add a little bit more, be able to add custom EQs, multiple depending on the genre of music that you're listening to, but at least this is a great start and the UI is fantastic. And then the rest of it was just all about organization and making sure that things are working smoothly. And I think an AirPods application is looming probably maybe next year, because there's a lot that you can do with this thing nowadays. But let me know in the comment down below what you think. Like I mentioned, definitely get a pair of AirPods from Amazon because they're at least $50 off, if not $70 off for the same exact AirPods Pro 3 that I paid $250 for. It'll be the first link in the description, but that'll do it, everybody. Let me know what you learned that's new, what you're excited for, and what we should cover next in the iOS 27 update world. If you made it to the end, leave a little dolphin, and if you guys want to watch more content like this, like what they did to the Apple Wallet, which was amazing, click on one of these videos right here. I'm Fernando. Peace.